Again, the question is only based on a misunderstanding. If you understand that the more you give, the better he recovers and the cheaper this costs you, then you're not going to have the question, what do I do now, what do I do now, what do I do now? Oh, Avada doesn't help you right now, but we all know, kid needs a surgery, kid needs an operation, you need to come up with $20,000. Everybody does it. A kid needs cochlear implants. It's like $25,000, $30,000 each side. Why does he need to hear stereo? Why can't he hear mono? Everybody's going to get two, and you're going to go and you're going to schnur, and it's comfortable, it's not comfortable. The quicker, the more you put into the kids, the cheaper it costs you. Because instead of taking 10 years, it takes 8 years or 6 years. And because the more we give them, they calm down, they stop taking money. The whole money sugya, the whole money discussion, it's recorded in the holy books of the video and the audios that I gave you, and you can hear it. It's not. I don't have time to go through the whole thing now. But the metzius is that whatever it's costing you is cheaper than Utah and boot camps and psych wards and trauma centers, and it's going directly into the nefesh ha'adam. You tell them, "You kidding me? I'll teach you how to do it." Okay. Again, we have to make a switch in the head. I want him to think he's manipulating you. We're manipulating him. We have the last laugh. I want him to think that you have all the money in the world for him. We'll find a way to give it to him. Even with the biggest hasagas, it's such a small amount compared to the devastation that we're trying to heal. Even the most expensive, we had kids like the guys who usually sit over there. He rented his son a Tesla and a Mercedes, whatever. Where is he now? Home. Living at home without a vehicle. That's it. It was a traumatic situation, and we threw a lot of money at him. It was big Mesiras Nefesh that they threw at him. Cheaper than Utah, cheaper than Cyprus, and look how much we accomplished. So we just have to understand, this is the medicine. You tell him you want to go out, and you want $2,000, you give it to him, and you tell him, here's another $500 because I love you. The $2,000, he doesn't know that you love him. He thinks it was a robbery that somehow went well. You know, I always tell my kids when they do that kind of stuff or whatever, I always say, like when they say, I need this, and I say, I think that you're supposed to have like a knife or a gun or something when you do that. Like, you know, if this is a real holdup, you should really learn how to do it correctly. Give them what they want, and you say, you come back a few minutes later, and here's another 100, and here's another 500, and here's another, because I love you, not because you asked. I want to explain to you like this. You can give your kid $100,000. If that's what he asked for throughout the year, he doesn't really know that you love him. He doesn't really know you wanted to give it to him. As soon as you go over that amount, he knows that the $100,000 that you gave him was because you wanted. So you get appreciation on the whole thing. You know how much stuff you do for your kids? You do so much for your kids. Some parents are like holding on, so they do the minimum. It costs them $60,000 or $30,000 over a few years or whatever it is, but they never actually get the kid to realize, no, I want you to have this. When they ask and you give more, they calm down and they realize, why do they calm down? Because they get not just the money that you're giving them, the $10,000, $20,000, that extra $1,000 kashers the whole geld. Kashers the whole thing, that they start appreciating everything that you do. But they realize because you wanted to do it. If I say, can you please give me $100, and you give me $100, I don't know whether you really wanted to. If you give me 101, it's not the one, it means the 100 you really wanted to. As soon as you give a drop extra beratzin, it proves that what you gave to me, the bulk, was beratzin. So by going ahead and giving more than what they ask for, they calm down and they ask for less. Why? Because they become healthier. And we're carrying them out of their misery. With what? With acceptance. Don't feel bad. This is what you need. Now, I would rather that the money goes to go bonding with him, but in order to get to that place where he'll go with you, now there's a lot of different, we have a lot of tricks. Go yourself, gesundheit, go with a friend, gesundheit, we'll pay for everything. We're sponsoring everything. And what happens is, you look at it a little bit later, some few $1,000s or more down the drain. It's not down the drain. Every bit of it is a refuah. You're not losing anything. He'll come back. I just want to tell you, we have a family here that sent their kid to one of these countries, and they just spent a ton of money on him. He went himself to actually meet a girl from like Thailand or something like that. The refuah that they got from this is nish zu glauben. I mean, it's just not to be believed. What happened? This kid that was super, super depressed in his room for years is out of his room, smiling, singing, happy. And they said, the mamish, like there's no medicine. They couldn't find any medicine in the world that would do this. This tmicha, this support. I'm with you. You want to do that? I'm with you. So you offered him beautifully to go with him. He says, I'd rather go myself. Sure, whatever you want. It's so simple. I work for you with pleasure. Once you get TP, it's so easy. It's sure, with pleasure. Gewaldig, great, wonderful. How much do you need? 2,000? No problem. You come back, you give another one afterwards, and here's another, whatever, we'll figure out the right amount, and he'll be like, wow, that means the 2,000 you also wanted to give, and the ticket you also want. It means you really, really like me, so maybe I don't have to feel this level of pain in my brain, because I'm really, really loved. And we balance everything out on an individual basis, but the idea is, there's a feeling out there that comes from the goyim, don't trust your kids, you're giving them too much, you're going to spoil them. They're on the top of a roof, their life is destroyed, and they're worried that you're going to be spoiled. And the biggest laugh is, I have no problem if we save them, and they're alive, and they're healthy, and they're from, and they're spoiled. I have no issue with that. We'll all take that. There'll be one more spoiled Jew in the world. It's not the end of the world. But the real kicker is, they're not spoiled at the end. They're so appreciative. They realize they get healthier and they stop spending. They become so appreciative. They say, look what you did for me. When he flies there, they're going to get to the airport, and all of a sudden he's going to hear, attention, Mr. Goldberg, attention, Mr. Goldberg. He's going to come, what? Your parents say, we love you. You just got upgraded to business class. How's he going to feel? You're going to be with him the entire trip. He's going to start texting you pictures. It's going to be mamish nafshay kshur b'nafshay. Because when you spoil someone, you prove to them that you really love them. Because why would you do that? Why would you? Whoever thinks of doing that? People who are in love. People who want to impress somebody. If you're in business and you need an account, you're going to do everything in the world, kol titz tekisha, right? In order that the person should know I'm crazy about you. Right? Think about money, business, guys. You'll do anything for the account, and you'll do and you know what to do that makes people go crazy over you, and to know that you love them. Do it to your kids. Make them fall in love with you against their will. Doesn't matter if they think they're going to fall in love with you. They're going to be so appreciative of you. That's the medicine emotionally, psychologically, psychiatrically, and spiritually. Don't hold back. In the beginning, it's like, we're cheap. We're cheap. I don't want to give too much. Close your brain and open your heart. Gis ahava, laharif aleya mahava is what all the Sfarim say, to shower the kids. There's no break on this car. You cannot overdose. You can't do too much. You can't do, the Roshim is going to be, wow, I can't believe what they did for me. I can't believe what they did for me. I can't believe, that's all I want from you. Make your kids constantly feel, wow, I can't believe what you did for me. That's medicine to the brain. It takes away depression. It takes away so much of their pain and their illness. They'll be left with a normal amount of depression and anxiety. They can go to the psychiatrist, easily treatable, but not this verlorenkeit, this zerbrochenkeit. Why should I live? Why am I getting up in the morning? I feel like Hashem, God put me in the wrong house. I'm surrounded by people. I don't feel comfortable here. I always have to put things on. I have to dress up. Nothing's good enough. My friends are not wanted over here. My food is not wanted over here. We're saying the total opposite. We love you. In your brain, you could say right now, he's oinus, he's potter, whatever you need to say, ask your Rav how to say it to your brain. Right now, that's not our issue. It's blocking us from showing acceptance, so we get rid of all of that under the guidance of your Rav. And we shower as much as we can of acceptance, and you're comfortable. I want you to be comfortable. And yes, we, the healthy people, will become uncomfortable. So they should be comfortable. Why? Fast forward, Be'ezus Hashem, a couple of years later, healthier kids, happier kids, Yismach Lev, Mevakshe Hashem. You'll get everything that you wanted, Be'ezus Hashem.